No, I can shut my other things here.
Bam, we're live. Hey, are you on a computer, Henrik?
No, I'm at my phone.
Okay, fine. Yeah, not a problem. Am I pronouncing your name right, Henrik?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Could I hear you say it?
Henrik.
Henrik. You don't roll the R?
Well, not in English, but if you say it in Finnish, it's like Henrik.
Henrik. And your last name? I'm gonna take a shot at it. Haapalainen.
Yeah, pretty good.
Let me hear you do it.
Haapalainen.
Haapalainen.
Yeah.
All right, shit. That sucks. I had so much fun making fun of your name the last couple of years, and now that I'm gonna talk to you, it's gonna be hard for me to make fun of you anymore. I used to call you Haapalainen, and I just didn't even try. It's just such a great name to look at. So many P's and A's and.
But there's only one P.
Oh, is there? Okay, well, see, yeah, you ruined it for me again. There you go. Where are you?
I'm at Virginia, Chesapeake.
And that's in Chesapeake.
Yeah.
Is that where? Is that CrossFit Krypton?
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's a whole posse there.
Yeah, I think there's like maybe 11 games athletes.
Okay, I had no idea. I thought it was just Laura.
No, there's like Gabby, Miguela, and then BK, Janne Koski, Jamie Simmons, and Ben Smith.
Who? Say it again.
Jamie Simmons.
Oh, Jamie Simmons. Okay.
And then Elliot Simmons as well, and then Ben Smith, his brother, and Ben Smith's like the team is coming later. The girls.
Hey, who's Elliot Simmons? Is that Jamie's husband?
Yeah.
Is he going to the games? He's an athlete?
No. He was competing in the semis, but he didn't. Actually, he wasn't competing this year. He had some surgery, I think so.
And God, this video is crazy. That's the facility you're training at?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Hey, Henrik, where is that? Is that a business? Look down there? Is that a house? Is that someone's house down there? What's the scene there?
You mean behind the training, the turf?
Yeah, like at one angle, it looks like there's a house down there, but then like right there. Where is it?
I think there's house, but I don't know whose. Like, it's not Ben's or anybody's from the gym.
Okay, so it's just a neighborhood that's pushed up against the gym.
Yeah.
Third year at the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's like veteran status now, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Do you feel what's the comparison between first year 2 weeks out and third year 2 weeks out? Like, you feel more settled, or?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know where I'm going, and I'm much more prepared. And I know like my strengths and weaknesses and how I need to approach the workouts. Yeah, better.
And dude, you're with I'm guessing the first year you weren't with all these world-class athletes. I mean, you're preparing with Laura Horvat. You're preparing with Jana Koski, BKG. It's like, shit, you just took second at the European semifinals. It's like, shit, you're now kind of top of the food chain.
Actually, 2021, I was training here in Krypton as well with Laura and Ben.
Did they know, or were you just hiding? Were you just sneaking around in 2021 and now you're the real deal, or they knew?
Well, they knew I'm competing in the games, but maybe I was a bit sneaking.
And how is it? You're holding your own? You feel good? I mean, it's kind of incredible that you took second this year, and you're just, I mean, you're just in a steady progression, killing it.
Yeah, the semis went pretty well, and yeah, but I've been actually training with Janne Koski as well, like a lot. And yeah, like made a huge progress in 2 years, and yeah, feeling really good.
You're training with Jani Koski in Finland.
Yeah.
And where are you guys doing that at? You guys live in the same town?
No, we live like 30 minutes away. We don't like train all the year together, but before the competitions, we train almost most of the workouts together.
What's the town you live in Finland?
Helsinki, and then during summers I live in Porvoo.
Say this second. Say this. The summer city.
Porvoo.
Porvoo.
Porvoo. Yeah, it's like 1 hour from Helsinki.
Could you spell it for me?
Porvoo.
Wait, what was that letter you said after the R?
We.
Do we have that letter in
yeah,
America?
like
V. Got it. I thought that was some like Chinese character or something. Okay. Porvoo. You got that, Caleb? Yeah. How close is that to the Arctic Circle? Do you know?
No idea.
Close. It's close though, right?
Yeah, like just next to.
Where's the Arctic Circle? Oh no, I'm not even close. Not even close. Because I saw the. Oh yeah, look at that town. Because I saw some of the training footage from you there, and there's like horses in your neighborhood and stuff.
Yeah,
It's the country.
Yeah.
But Helsinki's the big city.
Yeah, well, the biggest in Finland, but not like even close to the cities in USA.
What do you do? What's your day job, Henrik?
Full-time athlete, but I like studied as electrical engineering.
So you're smarty pants.
I don't know.
No, smart, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Were you born there? Born in Finland, I take it. Born around Helsinki.
Yeah.
And grew up there and played sports as a kid?
I didn't like competing any, but I did like lots of on my free time, and then I competed in the like mid-school competitions, like skiing and running.
Like cross country skiing or downhill skiing?
Yeah, cross country.
And I guess building an engine, that's a demanding sport on your ticker, on your metabolic capacity, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. But like most of my free time went to that I did skateboarding.
How long did you do that?
12 years.
Oh shit. A lot of indoor skateboarding?
Yeah, like park style, not in the ramps.
Wow, crazy. How old are you?
28.
Can you still kickflip? Like, I mean, 12 years, you must have learned some tricks. If I just threw you a skateboard right now, could you do a kickflip?
Yeah, easily. I actually tried like a couple months ago, and I got like 360 flip on my third attempt. Yeah.
Hey, how is that? Would you? I know, Caleb, that's crazy, right? I mean, 12 years of skateboarding. Is that the electrical engineering part of you? Are you pretty obsessive cat? Are you obsessive guy?
No.
Oh, come on. You're not obsessive. You're elite level CrossFit athlete. That's pretty obsessive. And skateboarding is pretty demands a lot of focus and obsession. And electrical engineer. I'm seeing.
Okay, maybe I am a bit. Yeah.
Where do you think you got your discipline and structure from?
I think like from my father, and just like, yeah, maybe from my father.
Tell me, what do you mean maybe from your father? Look at people are like, Sevan, remember he is Finnish, most humble people in the world. Okay, fine. But we got to pry a little bit. We got to get him to say something. Tell me, what do you mean you got it from your father? What would that look like? What did your father do?
He was like entrepreneur. He had like electrical company, but my father actually passed away for cancer in 2015. But but yeah, he was like really hard worker and just a really good dude.
What kind of cancer?
Lung cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he smoke?
No, just when he was young, just like a couple years, but it shouldn't like affect anymore.
Shoot, I smoked for like 10 years when I was young. Uh-oh. So that was 9 years ago. How old did you say you were? You're 28?
I was 19.
19.
19 or 20 that time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy. Was it a long process, his lung cancer, or did it come quickly?
Like pretty quickly. It was maybe half a year, maybe a little less.
And you were in college at the time.
I just got away from military, and I was like starting the CrossFit about that time. He got to one of my competitions, but like after that, yeah, it was found.
Is that compulsory, going to the military as a Finnish man? Everyone goes?
Yeah, you can go to military or like do like civil work. I don't know how you say it in English. Like just go to school to help students or something.
Right. Pick up trash on the highway or go to the military?
Well, not like that.
Oh,
but then of course you can get like, if you have injury or something, you might get like papers not to need to go.
How long is that compulsory military?
6 to 12 months.
You think every country should have that? You think that makes your country? The Finnish Defense Force are based on a universal male conscription. All men above 18 years of age are liable to serve either 165, 255, or 347 days. Yearly, about 27,000 conscripts are trained. About 80% of Finnish male citizens complete the service. Wow. Hey, Caleb, can you hear my echo? I'm going to blow my brains out.
Yeah, I think it's just headphones.
What am I going to do? Is it me or is it him?
No, I think it's his headphones. If he just used the speaker, he might be able to get rid of it.
Oh, if he took his headphones out?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take this out?
Please. Stand up come out with your hands up. Okay, how's that? Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, you think that makes your country a more unified country doing that? I was just talking with someone about that the other day. 6 months doesn't seem very long to ask for the men to go, right?
I think it's like pretty good thing. You grow up a lot there.
Are people against it? Is the country divided on it?
Well, of course, there's people who doesn't like it, and yeah, I get it, but like, I think you can never get 100% like people to like something, or yeah.
And it's kind of cool that there's a couple options, right? You can either do, like you said, you can train to be in the military, or you can do something of service, like you said, like teach kids or something.
Yeah.
Help the blind.
Yeah.
In Finland's what is almost everyone there Finnish? Like is there a part? Do you guys have a Chinatown in Helsinki?
Not really.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I don't even believe him, Caleb. Find out if there's a Chinatown in Helsinki. Every city has a Chinatown.
I don't think we have like Chinatown.
See, even the Chinese haven't even gone up there. Do you have Mexican food? Do you have Mexican food?
Yeah, we have like some tortilla places. Yeah.
Tortilla places. I love it. So academics played a huge role. There are no good Asian grocery stores in the same block in Hakanami, but no Chinatown. Oh, there are a few good. Wow. Okay. No Chinatown in Helsinki. We fact checked that. Wow.
Reddit,
Crazy.
it's on Reddit, so it must be true.
Right. Thank you, Caleb. Siblings, Henrik?
Yeah, I have a younger brother and older sister.
And so you're being brought up and you go into the military, and kind of your only sports were you forced to do the cross country skiing?
No, I did it just like on my free time when I wanted. I didn't do like that much, but I like to compete in the like mid-school competitions. It wasn't like that big competitions.
Did you and why did you like competing?
I don't know. It was just nice to like test yourself.
Did you want to win?
Yeah. I think I won all the. Actually, I mean elementary school competitions. That was only for my school, and then I got to like a couple a bit bigger that I was like pretty in the okay rankings there as well.
And what was the other sport you did? You did some running?
Yeah, but it was more like just like for myself.
And when you went to the is that him? You found that, Caleb? Wow. This is 9 years ago. Oh, wow. Okay.
I didn't know I still have that.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How big are you there?
Huh?
How much do you weigh there?
Maybe 83 kilos. So it's like 185.
And what do you weigh now?
Like 210 pounds.
Oh, no shit. You put on a lot. Okay, yeah, 9 years, a couple pounds of muscle there. You look pretty buff there, though, too. You look pretty strong there, too. Were you lifting weights already?
Yeah. I went to the gym, like normal local gym.
And what did you do? Lat pull downs, bench press, tricep extensions, that kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilding stuff?
Some of those actually, yeah. But I like to do like quite a lot of like bodyweight movements, like strict dips and strict pull-ups and kind of that stuff.
Okay. Any
And then of course some machines as well. Yeah.
You're right. Of course, the machines. Don't forget the machines. But not rope climbs or rings.
No.
And so you go into the military, and someone in there, or actually, when you enter there, what's your fitness like? How do you compare to the other boys?
I think I was like in pretty good shape. I wasn't that good at running or like conditioning at that time. Like I had been in a better running condition, but I was in like quite strong for more than military level.
Yeah. Were you like in the top 90 percentile? Like, were you already just like?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Look at you brag a little bit. Let it out, Henrik. Top 95%?
Yeah.
Did you get yeah, thank you. Look at you even got his Instagram up there. Good job, Caleb. Yeah, now we're talking. And so you knew at that point you were in better shape than the other boys.
Yeah.
And what it was in there that someone introduced you to CrossFit?
I actually at that time I like just found the articles about Mikko Salo by myself.
Articles?
Yeah, like it was in like some Finnish magazine because Mikko had won the games. And then I searched from the YouTube the videos, and there was some like pretty like cool forest training videos.
And then tell me, then what was the next step? And then you had a reaction to that. You saw that and you're like, I'm going to look for a CrossFit gym.
Yeah, I actually didn't go to CrossFit gym for maybe like two years. I was training at like functional fitness gym where it was like, like the open area with the rig. And then in military, it was pretty good to train there and run because we did a lot of like long walks and with the backpack. And then I did some running there and swimming, and then the gym time when I had time.
And when did you realize that you could be competitive at it?
Well, I had been doing like half a year, and then I got to my first pretty big competition in Finland, and I just got in there, like from the almost last spot from the qualifiers. And then during the competition, I think I finished like 18th, but I won one event. So I was like, okay, like I'm pretty good at this. And then a year later of that, I went to that same competition. I won it. And then I won like some other Finnish competitions in a row as well.
Did you do this all solo? You didn't have a coach. You were just training by yourself. You just show up there.
Yeah, I trained by myself at first. Yeah.
And then you said, and what did your parents think? And you said your dad went to one of your competitions. What did he think? Did he think, no, son, you're an engineer. You just got out of the military. Stop fooling around with this stuff.
I wasn't actually an engineer at that time, but he was like really supportive, and he actually thought the competition was really cool. He hadn't seen something like that before.
And then, so that means that when you got out of the military, you were doing, and you continued. Have you taken a break from your training between 20 to the present in the last 9 years?
Basically not. No. Like, of course, like some shorter holidays, but no, I've been like training like pretty consistently after that. Yeah.
So that means, and then when did the games, this crazy idea that you could go to the games pop in your head?
Well, of course it was like pretty early when I saw the games videos, like I want to be there, but I had some struggles like qualifying to the regionals. Like the open format was pretty hard for me, and of course I needed just to improve my overall fitness and get like a lot of strength to me. But then I tried to, like, my goal was first to get to the regionals. I had some like international competitions like between that, and then I got to the semifinals on 21, and then I was like, okay, like I'm gonna make it now.
And did you believe the whole time? What goes on in Henrik's mind? Did you believe, hey, I'm gonna do this?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But I'm guessing that there were some enormous milestones, like you could only do 20 pull-ups, or you could only clean 200 pounds, or it was like, holy shit, I got a triple amount of pull-ups and double my clean.
Yeah, but I never saw that as like an obstacle. I was like, or like, I just like did my work every day and like gained those weights little by little, and I'm like pretty, like I like to look really far away, but have like small steps and just grind it out.
What do you hear these athletes talk about going to the pain cave on a regular basis, like just getting on the assault bike every day and going to that dirty place, or not being afraid to just go as hard as you can for 50 calories on the regular? Is that you? Does that describe you also?
Yeah, I think it was more like that, like before, but now the training is like more, it's like the quality is much better, and you don't always have to be like in the pain cave, obviously. Like it's much like, how you say, like scientific. But yeah, of course you need to go hard, like you can't make it otherwise.
So maybe there's some madness to it in the beginning. Just go as hard as you can and sort of you're basically feeling around in the pain cave. And after a base level of that, I'm guessing that goes on for a couple of years. You're like, okay, now I need to like put together a plan, a regimented plan that will actually start giving me outcomes, foreseeable outcomes, something with some predictive value. Like I guess you said, the science.
Yeah. Like I think it's like for the most that starts CrossFit, you go like maybe even a bit too hard all the time, and then you get wiser and like see that you don't have to go like all out all the time.
Why do you think you've chosen something so hard? Do you have is there some sort of mantra you have in life, like, hey, I only have one life, I'm going to go as hard as I can, or I'm going to teach that girl in the 2nd grade who wouldn't go with me to the dance, I'll show her? Why this path? And I'm guessing you went to school during your training, so you got your engineering degree while you were doing all of this insane training.
Yeah. Well, I always liked endurance sports and like lifting weights as well, so it's combination of that. So it was like pretty like easy to choose CrossFit for me, and I just thought the sport is like pretty badass. Like you get to be really fit and strong at the same time. Yeah.
So meaning there's a well, let me ask you this before I go there. Why not stick with skateboarding? Skateboarding's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. I actually love skateboarding and I watch the competition still, but I don't know. It's just I grew up from that. Like maybe my friends didn't do it anymore that much, and I just found like training to be more interesting that time. Yeah.
The window for skateboarding is pretty small, right? 25 years old, and you're kind of like you're getting there, right? Your body.
I don't know. I think
I guess
there's
it
like
depends on the style, right? I guess it depends on the style.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much for street skating, but definitely for the ramp stuff or the rail stuff, it becomes your body just doesn't like to fall as much after 25.
Yeah, I guess like it's like how many injuries you have, and yeah, it's pretty tough for the body.
I'm looking at this comment down here. Magnus Holmgren. Is that a Finnish name?
No, I think it's Swedish.
Oh, okay. Henrik, tell Sevan about sushi. Does he mean sisu?
Probably.
What's sushi?
I don't know if it's sisu or like sushi, like fish.
I know about sisu. I know about sisu. Do you know I made that documentary with Mikko?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good. Keep you up to date on your CrossFit media trivia. Your second place at the semifinals and a PR with the snatch there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is it?
Yeah. Good. Then now we're going. I talk, you talk. This is good. Okay. Yeah. It's in front of a big crowd. I mean, this is the kind of thing, right, that you want as a competitor. You're like, okay, nerves are high. Can I show up? Can I perform? Can I use the energy of the crowd? I mean, it's just straight. It's gold, right?
Yeah. I think I always perform better in the competitions.
But while you're finished, aren't you supposed to be like shy and like, no, not in front? Like, I'm surprised you don't ask them to hold up a towel in front of you so no one can see you lifting.
No, I think like you said, like Finnish sisu, you want to be tougher than the person next to you. Like you don't want to give up.
But you don't want them to know that you want to be tougher than them.
Well, I don't care.
You say in the comments here, snatch PR felt easy. You made it look easy. Is your fitness on the ascent? Are you getting fitter?
Yeah, definitely.
If you are, how do you know?
I think like I can hit even heavier, like if they test it in the games.
Taking place, second place at the semifinals, what's that mean to you? Is that a huge confidence boost?
It is, and like that, like just tells me that I can like beat the best, and like I was pretty confident going to the semifinals, and it showed there. So it would suck to be like confident and feeling that I'm gonna win this, and then be like 10th place.
It's a pretty It's a pretty crazy group. Yanikoski in 8th, David Shrunk in 7th, Oldest Upanix in 6th, then Yanikoski in 5th, then Jelly in 4th, then Moritz in 3rd, and you took 2nd place. 565 points. I mean, you're closer to first place than you are. You're closer to first place than third place is to you. It's a crazy good finish. Is that the best you've ever finished in a big CrossFit competition? I guess it is.
Yeah, but I was like last year semifinal 2nd as well, but this was like bigger combined.
How did you end up doing at the games last year?
24th. Like it wasn't that good year for me. I maybe got a bit dehydrated or something. Like I just didn't feel that good during the last days.
And how did you do the first year?
18th.
Okay. And do you think this is gonna be your best year yet?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Where are you in your career? You think you have? Do you see the end of it, or is it like, no, I got 5 more games ahead of me?
I think I have like 5 more games ahead of me. Yeah.
Are there goals? The goals to get on the podium, to win the games?
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you. Crazy. Who when you're at home, it's just train solo?
Yeah, like solo or with my like friend Ludwig Hansson, who was in the semifinals at Europe as well.
And so you're a solo guy. He trains with you. You don't really train with him.
What do you mean?
Meaning you're the better guy. He's come and searched you out. He trains with you.
Yeah, basically. BK came to say hello.
Oh, good. About time. Tell him to answer his DMs. Tell him to answer his DMs. He's a very tough man to get a hold of. This Björgvin Carl Gudmundsson.
There's no reception. I'm sorry.
Look at you. He's got a new haircut. What's up, brother? How are you, Björgvin?
I'm good. I was not gonna take anything from Henrik. How are you?
No, I'm doing great. I was bugging Snorri today at telling him to make sure that you know that I've been trying to get in touch with you. Stop hiding me. Stop ducking me.
Okay, I'll say hi.
Okay, good. Hey, what's it like? Tell me real quick. What's it like training with Henrik? Is he really talkative and is he a big distraction to the training camp?
Yeah, I mean he's a huge distraction, and he's also, you know how people from Finland are. They
big old heads.
Yeah. Yes.
Pounding their chest and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I mean it's been good. It's different than it has been over the last 9 years.
What do you mean? What's different?
No, I mean I've always been with like Annie and Frederick and Yami. So like this is the first CrossFit Games camp that we are doing together.
Yeah, awesome. How did you end up there?
It was your fault, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Henrik knew someone from CrossFit Krypton, one of the coaches, and I guess we just took it from there. Like we needed the spot where we could train and sleep and eat. So Krypton is actually like a pretty good spot to be training at, and
it's really hot here.
Yeah.
So what's the text look like from Henrik BK? Does it say me, you, fly, Krypton? It's just 4 words, and you're like, and then you take it to the Finnish to Icelandic translator, and it turns it into sentences.
And I just replied, yes.
Just a Y.
Yeah, just a Y. A Y.
Hey, are we going to get you on before the games? Are you going to give us? Are you in media blackout?
Maybe should we do that after the games?
Both. We should do it both. You're a great guy.
Yeah, okay, we can do it before and after.
Okay, thank you.
Peace out.
Peace, brother. What's it like? What is that like? What's your relationship with him like? How did you meet him? How long have you known him?
I've been like competing in some competitions with him, and we are doing the same programming. So I was actually training at Iceland like just before the semifinals. And yeah, we are like pretty good friends.
And what is that programming?
The training plan.
And who's the coach there?
Jami Tikkanen.
Okay, I was gonna say Yami, and then I was like, oh shit, what if it's John Singleton? What's the name of John Singleton's program?
The program.
And Yami's is called what?
The training plan.
Oh, the training plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yami's a great guy. Do you get to talk to him and interact with him very much?
Yeah. Like whenever I want. Yeah.
Yeah, you're stoked. Has he been your coach all along? Ever since? Is he your first and only coach?
He's been my coach now for like 3 years. I think so. Like just half a year before the first games, I got to.
What's that like if you train at home? You're in control of what you do and you're programming, and now you come here and there's 11 other athletes. Has any part of you gotten annoyed? Like, hey, I don't want to do that shit. I'm doing this stuff.
Actually, we've been now training with Jonne and BK, just like 3 of us. So Jami has been doing the similar programming as before for us. But then we have like some running sessions together and like might do some workouts together like later.
Okay, so it's not annoying. You have time to do what you need to do, but you're also enjoying their company, training with them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's been really nice here.
What do you know about the games? Have you received any communication from the CrossFit Games yet? Have they told you anything that we don't know from the general public? Like, do you know what the first day of competition is?
No, I haven't got any like emails from that.
And we don't know what any of the workouts are?
No.
And do they even tell you like what day you have to be there? Like, is there a day? Have they told you what day you have to be there?
Well, we have the athlete dinner at Monday.
Monday's
and
the 31st?
Yeah, I think so. 31st.
Okay. Yeah, Monday the 31st. If I were to go to Madison, I'd probably show up on the 31st. That's what, when are you going to show up? Are you going to show up on the 30th?
I'm gonna be at Madison on 24th.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And who will you stay with there?
Jonne, and then there's like one Finnish games team, and then my girlfriend and like I think there's some other guys as well. But Finnish guys only.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
How do you have time for that?
Well, easily.
Was she your girlfriend last year at the games?
Not competing, but yeah, she was there.
So she knows like how you're going to be. You're going to be a complete stressed mess and not talk to you and all that stuff, or no?
Well, she says that I'm pretty chill when I compete. So yeah.
Okay. All right. My mistake, man. That's awesome. I can't. It must be what? Does she have to walk on eggshells around you during that week?
No.
No. Where did you meet her? Did you meet her at the CrossFit gym?
Well, yeah, but maybe in the like CrossFit competition first time.
She was competing or just a spectator?
That year she was spectator, but like later we've been competing in the same competition. Yeah.
Going back to if there's anything else you know. So the athlete dinner's on the 31st. What else could you tell us?
Competition starts on Thursday.
Oh, they've told you that already.
I think it was written on something. I'm not sure. I think it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, because wasn't it some years they would have it like on Wednesday, and then you get a break like, Thursday?
That's been like every year before, I think.
But not this year.
No.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Individual starts August 3rd, Thursday, 9 a.m. All right. Thank you, Caleb. Is Henrik better than Laura interview? Oh, that's for me. I'll tell you at the end. Henrik still has time to change. You know, he could get better or worse. Well, I don't want to give him too many accolades now, and then he shits the bed. What else, Henrik? Tell us what else. What else do they tell you? Anything else?
Uh,
A registration?
no, I don't think so.
They
Like
haven't told you that yet.
there might be something in the documents they sent, but I haven't like read it all those.
And you went to Rogue also.
Yeah. I've been there twice.
Yeah, that's awesome. How is that event? How does that event differ from all the other CrossFit events?
That's actually one of my favorites. Like, it's just so fun one, and they pay your flights and staying there. And yeah, it's like more chill competition, like, but similar as the games.
And the prize money's huge, so it's chill, but it's not chill, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's still
Yep.
Full-time CrossFit Games athlete, Henrik Haapalainen. Second place at the semifinals, been to Rogue twice. There's a picture of you on your Instagram where you're moving your jump box at the semifinals. And you posted it on your Instagram, and it shows you picking up and moving it. Is that the ideal way to do it? Should you push it or should you flip it?
I think that's the best way.
And how come?
Well, it's pretty light, and then it doesn't like get friction from the ground. It's like really fast to move like that.
Those nuances like that, do you practice those?
Did I practice what?
These nuances, do you practice these things? Like, you guys will be like, okay, you're going to do 2 burpees and move the box up, and you're going to do that 10 times. And basically, it's not about the burpee workout, but it's about just moving your box up. Like, would you practice a movement like that, even though it's not a fitness movement, but it's just a nuance of something you want to make sure that you do adequately, better than adequately, perfectly. You don't want to lose 2 seconds on it.
I did practice that a bit in the training, but it wasn't like lots of, just I did the workout and then try it in the warm up, and after that, like, what's the best way?
And what's fueling look like for you, Henrik?
Chicken, rice, pasta, like pretty healthy food, but I don't count the macros.
And the same things over and over and over. You have your go-to foods. Yeah,
I could eat basically the same food like every day.
And crazy strict and disciplined around that.
I'm like pretty strict, but I do eat some like chocolate and stuff like that, but not like too much.
Sit down and eat a whole thing of Ben and Jerry's while you watch a movie?
That's happened, but not often.
I appreciate you coming on the show. I know it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks till game day, and I know a lot of people are getting more and more hesitant to come on because they're staying focused on their duties. But I really appreciate you coming on, and I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you for inviting.
Yeah, anytime, buddy. And we'll talk again, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you very much, and enjoy. Hey, would you ever move to the United States?
I don't know. I like the country. Yeah.
All right, good. The country likes you. All right. Have a good one, brother. And I will talk to you soon. And make sure you remind BKG and Yanikoski to check their DMs. They're very difficult to get a hold of. They're big time.
Okay. Yeah. I will.
All right, brother. Okay. Ciao.
Yeah.
Henrik Haapalainen from Finland. Is this really an appropriate question? Oh, it's not a question. Oh, I saw Sony A6400 for $630 for the body. Is that a good deal? I have no idea. It's a great camera, though. Caleb, hi.
Hey.
Oh, you're doing your best Henrik Haapalainen impression? That's good. Solid.
It was okay. It was good. He's very reserved.
We'll get. I'm committed to having him on again.
Absolutely, you have to. You could see he opened up when BKG came around. You know, there's another side of him.
There's definitely another side to him.
Absolutely.
John Wick, that Finnish charm. When's the flat earther guy coming on? CK Kevin says he's gonna fuck you up, Sevi. The other flat earther guy, I think the other flat earther guy I brought more towards the center than he brought me towards the flat earther.
You think so?
Yeah, you don't think so?
No, I was just asking.
Yeah, do you remember that guy? He was great. He was the like the ninja champion guy or finalist.
Right. Yeah, I liked him. I think you're right though. He definitely kind of second guessed his position on the flat Earth thing.
Or he wasn't committed to it. It was like, well, I'm open to like
right
the globalist view. I love it how they call it the global. I mean, the movie I'm watching. Yeah, I'm a globalist.
That's what I call people now. It's either you're a globist or a non-globist.
Fergie show spreading rumors. Sarah had Sevan on his heels. She is quick-witted. My heels.
She is quick.
Have your mom on her heels. I like your mom when she's in her heels, Fergie. How's that? Your mom looks good in heels. Magnus Holmgren. I spent my military service very close to the Finnish border, sneaking over to buy alcohol. Just need 18 years in Finland versus 20 in Sweden. Oh my God, more camera talk. Listen, just get a Sony A7S III or just wait till the next version of that camera comes out. Get a $500 gimbal and you're set.
Spend your life savings.
Wow. I went through all my little, thank you. You did a good job pulling up all the little Instagram pieces.
My tabs, I just have like every picture that he has ever posted up in a tab. I was ready.
I couldn't do him.
What do you mean? Like be reserved like that? Or
yeah, like for me, I know it wasn't. I'm just telling. I know it wasn't. No one get all crazy. But for me, it's almost the interview is almost satire. Like his friends got together and was like, okay, really fuck with Sevan and just fucking one-word answers. Do you know what I mean? But it's not. That's Finnish.
Right. That's how Mikko Sela was every time I've seen him talk.
So imagine if he did want to fuck with me. Like if he wanted to double down on being reserved.
And it'd be even funnier.
Oh shit. God, BKG. How did they choose the next James Bond? I heard they did.
I haven't seen who it is yet.
Hey, and actually now that I said it, I think they chose a girl.
No way.
I do think they did. But anyway, how do you not choose BKG? He is such a stud.
Oh, you're right. They said it was going to be Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron.
Full-blown quackadoodle.
That's terrible. You can't do that to James Bond.
She said something crazy the other day on Twitter. She made a video and it says she'll hurt anyone who doesn't support trans or something like that. She said something. It was bizarre. I want to be like, anyway. David McSella. It's a lot harder when he isn't speaking his own language. That's why he opened up a little around BKG. Oh, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I watched some videos from him 2 years ago. Didn't even seem like he spoke English.
He's got pretty good English. It's almost. I wonder if it's like how Roman is. Roman doesn't like speaking English, even though he can speak it.
There's no way Roman's English is that good. Hey, I wonder if they're going to allow the Russian flag this year.
I don't know. They're still attacking Ukraine, so should ban all Russian flags from being utilized in the sporting world.
Say that again. Sorry, I was texting a old friend.
So they're still attacking Ukraine, so I think they should still continue to ban all Russian flags.
Oh. Are you being serious?
No.
Oh. I don't even know what's going on over there. I can't get a straight answer from the news. Does anyone know what's going on? Wasn't it just a few weeks ago that the Russian military was the henchmen Putin had hired, were turning on Moscow, and he was marching 25,000 people back to Moscow for a day?
They did that. And then the rumor is that they paid off the leader of that mercenary group. And then he just pulled everybody back and told them to go away. But they either had to be conscripts of Russia or get banned to Belarus or something.
Oh, they didn't stay together and go back and fight Ukraine?
No, they had to get disbanded, I think.
I don't know if it was an accident or what, or if it was a misspeak or what, but I saw yesterday or 2 days ago Biden say in a live interview on CNN that our military has run low on munitions. Munitions. And everyone's like, you're not allowed to say that.
Oh.
What is there a certain kind of munitions you guys have in the military? They're called something like 155 or something. It's like
5.56 rounds.
Yeah, or it's like medium range. It's all the stuff that fits in like a medium range category or something. Anyway, he said the number, and then he said, "Yeah, we're running low on it." And I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, we just got an email this morning. This is all public, so I'm not like releasing anything.
You guys are low on toilet paper at the base?
No,
only use 2 squares.
Yeah, and a leaf. Gotta like 2-ply them and then try to wipe. But they just sent out an email saying like the Air Force is low on, like their budget is low, and that they can't move people. Like, you know how you have to like move every place like every 3 years? They like are low on funds to move people, so they can't move them until like the end of the year or next year or something.
Wow.
So everybody who has orders is gonna get delayed for like months.
Are people like stoked on that? So if like you're banging some chick on the base and you were about to have to leave her, and now you're like, fuck, I'm stuck here. This is awesome. I'll just keep banging away.
No, because then you're stuck with that person. You're stuck with her. She's probably the crazy. If you're just banging her, then you're probably just doing that to bang her. And then because you know you're going to leave. So you're like, fuck, who cares? I'll just leave.
Oh, Rambler wants to know where all the money's going to Ukraine.
It's pretty obvious.
Oh my God. Fucking Hunter's nose. I want to make a a commercial.
Another one?
The CrossFit Games. Like using Tom Siskron's post. I've been talking about it for like 2 weeks now. I don't know why I don't get off my ass and do it. Tom Siskron's a doctor over on the East Coast of the United States, a urologist.
Okay.
And he made a post where he helped a guy lose 50 pounds and basically using CrossFit. And I just want to like do this whole, I want to talk for like 5 minutes and cut it into like a couple 30-second commercials where I basically say something along the lines of, hey, here's a fucking doctor who has 12 years of schooling, another 15 years of medical practice. So he's been in the profession 27 years now. And what's he using to cure people? What you learned at your L1, but you can go get cured at your local affiliate. All the knowledge is there. The doctor with 27 years experience. What is he doing? He's not using the tools that Big Pharma is giving him. He's sitting at the threshold of sickness, at the gateway of sickness, and gathering people and taking them where the real cure is. Cut it. Use it.
Good. 54 minutes and 20 seconds.
Thank you. This if anyone's curious how this interview went, it was supposed to be 90 minutes. How long did I last with Laura Horvat?
I think hers was 90 minutes. She was like toying with you though. That was like satire. Like she was kind of fucking with you the whole time.
Oh shit. The hottest girl in the world just texted me and she said BKG is so hot. Wow.
He's jacked. Like thick.
Oh, that's not a good sign. That means he's starting to get like that old man muscle. It's like scar tissue. It's all show and no go. No?
He's kind of always looked like that though, I think.
Oh. I thought he was kind of like more lean. Like Noah. Noah's starting to get like that old man muscle on him. Just like so much muscle on muscle on muscle, he like can't even move.
Maybe, but he's still pretty young.
Danielle Brandon said that about BKG. It wasn't Danielle Brandon. No. I actually know the hottest girl in the world, and it's not Danielle Brandon. Danielle Brandon's like in the, she's like a backup for sure. The hottest girl in the world were like had diarrhea and couldn't go on stage. Danielle Brandon can go up there for it. I want to apologize to Scott Schweitzer. I watched his interview with Henrik and I was blamed Scott for it, but I was wrong.
You did not.
You lasted 1 hour and 14 minutes with Laura Horvat. Is that it?
Yeah.
Jesus, Janelle, put a shirt on for crying out loud. It's you. Oh, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Tomorrow's my first time. Not the first time I'm going to meet her, but the first time I'm going to interview her. I've definitely met her before at the CrossFit Games when I was doing the behind the scenes. Bethany Shadburn comes on tomorrow late, 9 a.m. Wow. I must really like her. That's like right at prime time to leave the house and go to skate park. Or today we went and played Frisbee for 2.5 hours, and then I pulled out an old, I'm really digging through a lot of camera gear right now, and I had an old Phantom 4. Do you know what a Phantom 4 is? It's made by DJI. It's an old ass drone. And it's got its own screen and monitor. It's big clunky drone. Anyway, I pulled it out of the box and I taught Avi how to fly it today.
No way.
And when I mean I taught him how to fly, he loved it. He can't even believe it. And when I mean I taught him how to fly it, this is what happened. We're standing on, we put it on the skateboard ramp and launched it off the ramp. And he's flying it a little bit. He's 8, and his 2 brothers start like roughhousing on the skateboard ramp. And I ask them to stop, and they won't. So I take them into the garage and I make them do 100 burpees. Yeah, that. Wow, that thing still is $2,600.
Dude, they're highly desired these days.
Are you kidding me? Hey, wow. I thought that thing was probably worth like $50. That's crazy. So the boys we'll go back to that drone in a second. Shit, I shouldn't let them fly that.
No.
Dude, Sevy's getting pumped for the games. I'm
getting pumped for the games.
I've been putting together a little plan on how I'm going to how I'm going to participate in the games. What time I'm going to do my podcast at, things like that.
Been wondering the same thing.
That everyone wants to know. I want to know. So the boys start fighting, and they're just like roughhousing near Avi, trying to control the drone, and it's got that big old. You saw that remote with the monitor on it. I'm afraid they're going to bump into him and it's going to break. So I take him into the garage and I have him do 10 burpees on the minute for 10 minutes. And Avi starts crying because he's like, I can't control the drone. And I'm like, well, you're fucked, dude. I'm disciplining the boys. and he flew it back and landed it on the ramp. And landing it on the ramp is hard because I have all these fruit trees and grapevines, and so he landed it by himself, and then he took off. And yeah, so he went through a little. Can you imagine crying because you're scared you're going to crash a drone?
I imagine crying and then just like panicking and not knowing how to, like, not even thinking how to fix it, just like crying.
Yeah. I almost threw the drone away.
Why?
I had 3 batteries for it. None of the batteries worked. I had to order another battery. That was $100. I put the battery in. I had to update the firmware like 6 times. It said that the battery wasn't compatible. It just over and over. It said the propellers were wrong, something. And I just kept turning it off and starting it back up, turning it off, starting it back up. And I read somewhere that sometimes you can have to leave a drone on for over an hour, and people aren't patient, just has to sit there to do whatever it needs to do to initialize. I did all this manual initialization last night. I cried a couple days ago. No, that's another story. Just a little bit of crying. Just a little weeping. Nothing severe. I thought you were going to get a haircut yesterday. The Sevan Podcast budget is very lean, and so Caleb took the money for the haircut.
So much money that I just did it myself.
It's fixed. It's fixed. The drone is fixed. We flew it. We flew it today. We flew it 3 times today. Pretty rad that Henrik skated before. I think BKG still skates sometimes too.
It's probably why they're such good friends.
Mason Mitchell, higher end drones won't run into anything less in sport mode. Mason, my first Phantom 4, I was flying it in reverse over a condemned pier in Berkeley, and I hit one of the light posts, and it went straight into the water. Boom. Gray Ghost, we are all getting pumped, loving the decision for the cuts. Me too. But should there be a minimum work requirement? That great question. You'd ask Dave that.
Be a Friday question.
Did you watch the Buttery Bros with Adler?
Can't say that I did. Was it good?
I don't know, but I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it before Friday. And I want to try to get Adler's coach on, wife on, girlfriend on, fiance on, baby mama on, all the above. Carolyn Lambre. I need to try to get her on.
Yeah, it'd be great to have her on.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Hour and 3 minutes. Good show. Tomorrow morning, Bethany Shadburn. And then I think it's Scratch and Scribble tomorrow. No, that's it. Just Bethany tomorrow. Oh, I need to get someone tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, I have Jay Cooey on. He is, I forget his role, but he works with RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., with the Child Defense Fund. Then at 11 a.m. is Taylor and JR's programming show. And then is the Flat Earther Productions, Hibbler Productions on Thursday. And then Friday, Greg Glassman comes back, and then the CrossFit Games update show on Friday night. Wow, what a show. Bethany, the beautiful Flores will be her name between now and her coming on. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Bethany Hamstrings of God Flores. Yeah, all right. Great hammies. Love you too, Bruce. Thanks for all the good thumbnails, and bye-bye.